big sister. You always do stupid stuff. My vision is a faint world of light. If I had to describe it, I would say I'm deep within the water, far away from the sun. In order to test that, I try to reach my hand towards the voice. It's because you believed in me. Then I can say bye-bye with my heart at ease. Yeah, that's why I need you to lend me your strength a little longer. Leave it to me, but the only one who can tell you the truth is this lady, so look sharp. The angelfish at my side floats up, disappearing into the light. Having become particles of ultramarine light, the angelfish's remains become one with the light. The light swells up even further, completely filling my vision. Within that, a faint image appears. Who is it? It's Rico? It's the voice of a shocked Saginu Mariko. She's looking over some sort of document. I have never committed embezzlement, nor anything of the sort. Seated on the antique furniture, Sakuragi Isao peers emotionlessly at her in her flustered state. Even if you tried to squeeze me out of this company, the employees will no longer trust you. Quite the opposite. After that, I cannot hear what Saginu Mariko is saying. The image has already begun to disappear. Sakuragi Isao continues to sit there, his expression unchanging. Within his eyes, he is trying to stifle his anxiety. Whether Mari is showing me this or I am merely able to see it is not clear. However, at the same time that this is the final action of Saginu Mariko, it is a moment Saginu Mariko, of course, not Sakuragi Riko, they're not married. It is a moment Sakuragi Isao can never return to. When the image disappears, this time, I am swallowed up by a whirlpool. I do not resist, but rather give in to it. What's the jellyfish tank? When I come to, I am standing in the jellyfish booth. My body and clothes are just the same, and there is a mistiness to the edge of my vision. There is no erosion or sign of bugs eating away at the aquarium, so I quickly realize that this is a scene Mari has created. How ironic. Why did she choose this place? Sakuragi Isao is also here. He looks to the sky to ask his question, but no reply comes. This place was constructed after my death, and is a place detached from my ideal. For Manten Aquarium, you could say it's the one place that has no connection to me. Sometimes as he talks, the director's body sways. As I think that he is, perhaps, looking at me, I am once again in a similar situation to before. By limiting my location, you intend to oppose me then. However, we no longer have the time to waste. The director is definitely not looking at me, so I decide to take a step in his direction. You are a human. That's right. You couldn't get away. Still, there's nothing to worry about. You are merely heading for your demise. You're merely trembling before your own sins. The one meeting with you is merely one part of me. The majority of me is still continuing the erosion. Soon I shall conquer that girl. You were scared, weren't you? You were made to believe. Even if I die, nothing is impossible. That's why you chose to hate. To throw away your humanity and to evade their reproachful eyes. You are already losing your form. You understand what that means, don't you? Unrelated to your will. There's nothing for you to do but become part of a larger flow of wills. You're trying to run away, as if nothing ever happened. Even now, that basis hasn't changed. That's why you can't run away from the fact that you are a human. There's no difference between the directive known as Sakuragi Isao, and us.
Silence!
Ugh. In contrast to his emotionlessness up to this point, he shouts as if to obstruct to my words. This is probably the feeling of anger, as if acting in concert with this, several tanks in the jellyfish booth break. I close my eyes out of shock at the sound, but manage not to raise my voice in response. I am watching the director's wavering form as I say, "So you aren't a human after all?" At almost the same time as I finish saying this, everything is dyed in black. The jellyfish booth disappears in an instant, and it becomes like we have sunk into the lightless ocean. When I lay my eyes on that last scene, it is the truth I see through. Mari erasing the directive was likely to stop the director. I sink further, as I feel something brush against my butt. Darkness once again gives way to the world. Come on, we can't let the darkness win. It's the deep-sea fish booth I visited with Mari and Sayo. Like it was before, the mist still hasn't faded from my vision.
Why? Why am I not being sublimated?
Letting out a cry, his form is clearer than before. I stand up and once again face him. I think there's no one who's okay with dying, no matter what happens. No one feels happy to die. Not Mari, not me, surely not Himeno or Sayo, maybe not even Saginu Mariko or you. If only someone could have accepted you in spite of your self-loathing. With that alone, you might have been saved.
Don't speak as if you know. My objective is to become a concept. It isn't to escape.
The tank pulses and all of the water changes to blood. Before the red light that flows out fills the whole room, I once again sink into the sea of darkness. He has probably already realized that he cannot escape. Not showing any surprise, Sakuragi Isao stands stock still. I drift towards a souvenir stand. It's the place that 5 years ago led to Mari and I being separated forever. People do good things and bad things. Isn't that natural? For me it is. Right, Mari? That's exactly why I asked Mari. Mari, enveloped in light, is there. The light is so intense, it's incomparable to anything that came before. That's right. Even though you should have at least traded with me. I'm sorry about that time. Are you still mad? I'm not mad, since you said you were sorry. I'm also sorry. Looks like my time is up. I'm going to disappear. Yeah, but since it's you, Mari, I'm sure you'll be happy no matter where you go. You too, big sister? That's why? That's because it's our wish. Time is terribly short. We finally reached this party, one that took the passage of 5 years to last only half a day, and could never be enough. Still, I am satisfied with it. Reality will not change. I know that no matter what I do today, I can never revive Mari. That's why, at the very least, I don't want to have regrets. Those feelings are granted in this moment. Mari, are you okay? Yeah, I know.
Oh, look at him. Yeah. What? This body is...
a blue light begins flowing out of Sakuragi Isao's body.
I have transcended my individuality! Why am I disappearing as Sakuragi Isao?
Mari is taking you with her. No matter what sins you are shouldering, since you are human, the place you will go is the same.
Stop this! I will live eternally as a concept!
But this is proof that your soul has already accepted its humanity. I don't take my eyes off of the disappearing director.
Ah! Stop this! Please!
It takes no time for all of him to become particles and become one with the light. He crossed over, suffering, as a human. Fear is born only in the hearts of humans. I have no idea whether or not he was saved. Taking a small breath, I turn to Mari, who has almost completely become light. Mari! There is no response, merely a nod. She is enveloped by a gentle light. Whether Mari is human or a mere concept, I honestly am not sure. Without a doubt, Mari was able to interfere in this world after all. But the last expression Mari showed me was a smile. At the very least, I was saved by her. That's why, from now on, I'll treat her wish like a treasure and continue to help it come true. No matter what, to me, she was human. That night, I dreamt of the whale swimming into the heavens. Numerous fish were chasing its large tail fin, the swell creating whirlpools. The mixture of light and dark was like deja vu. Himeno? Mayu! Mayu! It's a familiar voice calling my name that wakes me up.
Yelling at a hospital patient. Do you have no common sense?
There's another voice as well. Even in my sleep, I know right away the owners of those voices. Sayo and Himeno. But I'm worried about her. I finally woke up and was surprised to hear from the nurse that my friend was in the hospital too. So much so that I couldn't understand.
You're so noisy. This isn't your area of expertise, so just be quiet and wait.
When you put it that way, it isn't yours either, Sayo-chan.
Cheh, whatever, Chubby.
Did she call Himeno Chubby? Hey, that has nothing to do with this, and I'm not particularly chubby.
That's right, I like chubby girls. Did I just say that? I didn't mean it like that. I don't know what I just said.
You're somewhat like a cow, making you at least 10 kilos heavier than me. Man, calm down, Sayo. I'm not that heavy. There's a 10 kilo difference between me before Sayo eats and you after you've eaten. Hey, what's up with that meanness? And you speak in the third person quite often. Could you be prissy? I'm not prissy. Don't push the boundaries of common sense. I think it's fine. You can be so cute and yet still have these moments, eh, Sayo-chan? Don't make fun of me. Jeez, don't be so loud around the hospital patient. Finally, my body has begun to awaken. The desire to stay like this, with my eyes closed, lingers. Himeno and Sayo continue their exchange. I'm not sure when it was like that they got to know each other, but regardless, they're like fire and oil. Speaking of which, the two of them mentioned a hospital patient. Does that mean, in this case, I'm the patient? What? What is she doing there? Miku, I could hear you two from out there. This is a hospital. Don't you think you should be a little quieter? Another voice mixes in with the two other, who are getting along as well as dogs and cats, and now I begin to find myself really confused. Looking through thin slits, a small girl standing next to Himeno and Sayo. She's probably shorter than I am, and is wearing a soft, frilly dress. She's fashionable, and quite a different type from Himeno and Sayo. You did it! Sayo-chan did it! Okay. Now. If you fight every day, you'll just annoy Mayumi-chan. She warns the both of them in a gentle tone. I close my eyes once more, and think about what I should do. Well, it's already been a week since Mayu was hospitalized. The doctor said her life is in no danger, but I'm worried. I see. I've been hospitalized for a week already. It was the end of June when we visited Manten Aquarium, so it should now be about the first week of July. There was something really big waiting for me in July. There's finals next week. Without realizing it, I pop up, pushing up the white fabric. I once more realized that this is a hospital room. Even though I felt differently on the day I hung out with Himeno, I had intended to study. My results from the previous midterm exams weren't good, so I had planned to take about 2 weeks to study. But everybody goes like I awaken, too quickly for my liking, and surely in a different way than what they expected. Himeno, blinking her eyes rapidly, stares at me. From a surprised look to a smile, then to a tearful one. In such a short span of time, all of Himeno's feelings come across to me. Himeno! Mayu! Before I realize it, drops begin to fall from my eyes as well. For me, it's equivalent to a reunion after several hours, so why do I feel so nostalgic? Mayu! Unable to bear it any longer, Himeno leaps at me. Feeling the softness of her and her warmth, I am sure that this really is my best friend. I'm here too. Sayo-chan, did you want in on the warm and fuzziness as well? Don't make this weird. For a while, Himeno doesn't leave my side. It doesn't bother me at all, so I hug her back, and we remain on top of the bed like that until the doctor comes. After that, a lot of difficult things happened. First, somehow, on that day, at midnight on the dot, it seems I had collapsed at the entrance to Manten Aquarium. The security officer who had found me called an ambulance, and I was hospitalized, bringing us to the present. Sayo was immediately hospitalized, and Himeno, who had been with her, fell into a slight panic, learning I had also been brought in. The soft and frilly girl, her name is Minato Miku. She's Sayo's classmate, and was apparently one of the victims of Manten Aquarium, so she has been hospitalized here in the same hospital up to now. On that day, her mental state was restored. From this to that, it seems a lot has happened, but those are all other stories. Like the fact that somehow I avoided any sort of interrogation from my parents, or that despite the doctor trying to get me to rest, I've been studying really hard since I woke up, or that once again a gravestone has been made for Mari. All of those are other stories. I have no time to think about how I'm going to live my life from now on. Surely, my busy days will continue, but ever since that date, something surrounding me has definitely changed. That's why, just a little, I'll live my life, facing things head on. The first day of summer break, I'm leaning against the pillar in Manten Station. Of course, the reason is because I'm waiting for someone. Having come before the appointed meet-up time, I'm spacing out standing against the third pillar from the left. Doing this makes me remember that day, the day I visited Manten Aquarium, the day of farewell, where I faced destiny. It makes sense, but beginnings are always so normal. There are 5 minutes until our meeting time. At that time, Himeno came early, but I wonder how today will go. Come to think of it, this is our first time going out since then. Just as I lose awareness of my surroundings, my memories are brought back as if in reaction to my situation. The world of fear and horror, the red Manten Aquarium. We're talking about a world that's long gone, but right now, I'm being clearly reminded of it. That's right, it's... Yeah! In an instant my vision is dyed pitch black. Even though my eyes are open, I can't see a thing. Something cold to the touch is touching my face, and It's become hard to breathe. However, I don't feel afraid. Rather, I feel irritated. Himeno! That's the second time. Himeno pulls away a hand that had covered my eyes and mouth and suddenly swings around in front of me, holding up 2 fingers and laughing. I respond by puffing up my cheeks at Himeno, who seems to be enjoying this from the bottom of her heart. She's right on time, so I guess her prank is her way of making things even. Jeez, you're so mean. You scared me. How do I put it? That's a staple of my routine. You know this isn't good for her heart, or for my heart. Today, Himeno is wearing a pink one-piece dress and an emerald green cardigan. It's the first time I've seen her in these clothes, so it may be that she got them especially for this day. Along similar lines, I also actually have brand new clothes on today. They're very summery, and the color matches well with my beloved boot sandals, so they're perfect for going out. Himeno, of course, seems to have noticed, and we talk for some time. During our conversation, my eyes drift to the big Boston bag Himeno is once again carrying. Himeno, why do you still have that bag? Himeno puffs up her chest with pride and begins fishing around inside of it. You see? Ah, geez, it's fine. Could it be that you wanna include that in your routine too? Oh, have I been found out? Geez, Himeno. Speaking of which, earlier you said something about being faster than me. What was that about? You wanna know, Mayu-chan? When you say it like that, it piques my curiosity. But I can't tell you yet. You're not ready, Mayu. Aww. Jeez, don't get mad at me. Next time, I promise I will tell you. Why is that? I'm gonna wanna know today. I'm gonna wanna. Next time, or next week, then it will have been a whole month that she's been stalling. And now she says I have to wait another week. What's the point in putting it off for that long? Having thought that far, I place my hand to my mouth with an ah. When I have a hunch, my face immediately becomes hot. From Himeno's point of view, I'm sure that's mistaking the redness in my face. Next week. That's my birthday. I start to say, then close my mouth. Himeno looks at me, somewhat bashful. She's really not good with surprises and the like. Rather than being annoying, I find this to be so like Himeno and charming. When our eyes meet once again, we both become strangely embarrassed. Well, what a pleasant mood. Shayo-chan, shall we get them to let us join in? Huh? I don't get it at all. You're not very earnest. It's Miku and Sayo! Sayo! Miku-san! Their timing is matched with the arrival of a train. Almost in sync with the flow of people, the two of them arrive. Our meeting time on the dot. Hello. You can leave out the honorifics. We're all Sayo's friends and all, and I'm calling you Mayumi-chan after all. When I greet her, Miku always returns my greeting in a relaxed tone. Miku-chan, long time no see. Himeno-chan, it's almost been a month. You two are getting on well. Sayo, you too. Tch, that brusque way of clicking her tongue at what I say hasn't changed. It hasn't been more than a month leading up to today, the first day of summer break, so it's not likely for her to change that much. The four of us together is also rare if I do say so myself. From the incident at the Red Manten Aquarium onward, before we realized it, we had become friends. In place of Sayo, who doesn't care for emails or phone calls, Miko has served as the go-between leading to the creation of the plan for us to hang out today. I quickly became friends with the self-paced, sociable Miku. I felt it was somewhat wondrous that even I could become friends so easily with anyone, but even in class, I feel like more people are talking with me. Okay, let's go. Yeah. I haven't heard anything about what we're doing today though. Didn't I tell you we're doing karaoke? What? Karaoke? I'll pass. I don't care for it. What? Are you bad at singing? As if she were waiting for it, Himeno was broadly grinning. When she talks with Sayo, Himeno is lively in a different way than she is in class. According to Miko, in the beginning, Sayo had the upper hand, but after several days, there were signs that this was being reversed. I'm not bad. Are you embarrassed? That's enough. It's fine if we go. I'll say this though, I don't know how this will turn out. What does that mean? It's not like I come to karaoke frequently, but I know enough to know that it's not a place where something could happen. As something said behind someone's back, Minu is grinning for some reason. Look at that. Does it really have to be our own karaoke room with the ocean or sea life in the background on the wall? With Himeno at the helm, we finish checking in, order each of our drinks and a snack for us to share. Sayo and I sit towards the middle, with Himeno at my side and Miku next to Sayo. Just as we finally settle down, it's Sayo who is the first to move. Nimbly operating the touchpad remote, she leads the charge with the first song. Standing up straight, she uses the loading time to face the microphone and chat. I am merely entering songs I like. Please add them as you see fit. Once Sayo finishes saying this, the intense drumming reverberates from the speakers. A rock number in a genre I know nothing about is unfurling from the speakers. Maybe it's the same for Himeno. Sayo begins to sing the first line just a little bit late. I have a feeling I know why Miko didn't tell her until the day of that we were going to karaoke. As the ringleader of the cajoling, I don't know, Himeno looks like she wants to say something. I'll sing too. Taking a microphone from the table, Miku pops up. I don't know why I keep calling her Miko. Unexpectedly, considering her appearance, Miku apparently likes hard rock as well. Oh yeah, we know from the beginning. Sayo seems a little dissatisfied, but when the song starts, the both of them seems to be enjoying it. Compared to Sayo, Miku is a good singer. She accurately sings even the most intense songs. I thought Himeno was a good singer, but this is even better. Hey Mayu! I don't know how to get into this. Just as the second melody ends, Himeno whispers in my ear. Even so, her voice is loud enough not to be drowned out by the microphone. I don't know either. I don't listen to this kind of music either. Right. Though it's not surprising that Sayo-chan and Miku like this type of song. Himeno and I have similar taste in music. Both of us like pop music. If we sing them in front of Sayo or Miku, they might get mad. But when neither of us chooses a song, Sayo puts another one on. The band is different, but the song is the same. Anyway, should we throw up our hands? Agreed. Let's thrust out our fists. Somehow, I try to elevate the mood in the room, and it goes better than I expected. Glancing at us, Miku starts to snicker. You two wanna sing? Sayo is getting pretty pumped up. It seems wrong to interrupt. Sayo immediately makes a displeased face and tosses the microphone. If you wanna sing, then just say so. But I don't know this song. It's fine, just sing. What? Even as I push the mic back towards her, Sayo won't take it. Maybe she didn't think that I would know the song. Well then, Himeno-chan, you'll sing too? Nah, I don't know it either. In the end, the three of us end up in a shape similar to a game of Oshikaru Manju. Miku doesn't seem like she's completely enjoying it though. Despite the jumble and disorder, I really enjoy it. Cheh, then what do you guys know? Well, that was the theme to that recent detective drama. I like that song. I don't listen to those kinds of songs. I know it. Well, then the three of us can sing it. Sayo sticks out her lip like she's pouting. After that, it wasn't really karaoke in a traditional sense. I found watching Himeno and Sayo's squabbles to be particularly charming. During that time, Miku and I chat while drinking our beverages. Since this is still during our free time, we can stay as long as we want. The fun times will continue on and on. For example, even when today is done, my time's not up. From here on, there will be many more good and bad times. I'll probably have many more arguments with everyone. I'll probably have times where I hate myself. Even so, in the end, I want to laugh and take it all in. Because I think that first step, it's a happy one. Mayu, why are you spacing out? I can understand why with this song playing. There aren't enough mics, but let's all sing together anyway. Right. When I stand up, a single drop trickles out and falls. I was just reminiscing a bit on all that's happened. Just one last drop, and then I can no longer hear the sound of them. I tried to sing with all my heart, and somehow, it feels really good. Finished. Dang. So that was the ending, the limited ocean of the life. Yes, we got 2 of the 4 true endings now. Holy crap. This one was, I'm guessing the best possible ending? I mean, I said it at the last one too, but this seemed like a pretty good ending, right? Mari ended up being, I mean, yeah, we couldn't save her, but she was dead to begin with, so there's not really any way to save her at all. But instead, she just becomes this beacon of light that takes over the darkness and the red Manten Aquarium, and just sort of guides that all the malice and hatred and anger there into all the goodness and pureness that she stands for, or that she consists of. So in that sense, everything with the Manten Aquarium, that part is all gone and led to a good world led by Mari, I'm guessing, or they've all just moved on. And yeah, so that part has really ended well. And then also, Himeno is alive, Sayo is alive. Miku, we actually didn't see her throughout the game except for the very beginning. And yeah, and Mayumi is alive as well. So all 4 of us are alive, and we have become pretty good friends as well. So I would say this is a pretty dang good ending. But as you can see from the screen here, we're still missing 2 true endings and 3, 6, 9 bad endings. So still have some to do, but I think we've covered a lot of the story right now. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video here, but we're still gonna continue and try and find the 2 other true endings, as well as complete the rest of the bad ending list. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this particular version. Like, I think I mentioned it earlier, that sort of this is the added bonus that was added to the Steam version of this game, and it's really awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed that as well, because it was a pleasure to play. And yeah, obviously we're not completely done yet, but I'll see you guys in the next video. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more, and let us find some more true endings. Peace.